Some of the invited guests. Yes, that's a Sunday Mbeche there. We see some of the invited guests coming on through onto the red carpet there. We're expecting in the next few minutes many members of parliament also, to take to the red carpet, and there'll be quite a number of fashion misses and hits, and which will be splashed on the front pages of newspapers. And I guess, you think we'd cut it though.
Well, try. This is the kind of day where I believe you have to kind of keep it simple, because you can over elaborate a little bit and you can get it wrong, and you can be labeled the yellow submarine like we saw a couple of years ago, or in some instances. I think especially for men, this is a kind of day where you really want to appear composed and maybe a little bit powerful and not too much over the top as some of the attention seekers that you would get.
I wouldn't call them attention seekers. I think for women it's more about standing out. You really want to look absolutely beautiful, elegant. I guess what we'll see this year also is a bit of a lot of the Western dress, together with a lot of traditional as well. That traditionally happens at the State of the Nation address, but a lot of fashion designers going out to impress.
Yeah, I think one should be obliged in a way to kind of wear as much traditional wear as possible at this kind of event. At the end of it all, it is an event that celebrates our nation, that celebrates our differences and the things that bring us together. Ultimately, this is what it's about. It's at the House of Parliament, which is, the soul of our nation in a way. So, I feel the more traditional attire, the happier I am. It's always very colourful, and it adds so much to the occasion.
But I just love, at this particular time where you find people from all walks of life were invited to Parliament. It's not every day that, you'd find musicians, you'd find politicians, of course, you'd find people from the judiciary. You find everyone just coming together under this one house to basically listen to what the president has to say. And of course, before all of that is the fashion parade and people really going out of their way to impress.
Yeah, 1,500 members of the public actually have seating at today's event, which is incredible if you think about it. It's a big number, members of public, that will be at Parliament today. And you can actually see, if you look on the faces of some of these members of the public, they very much, a little bit overexcited, some of them. This is the little bit of Hollywood. There we have an interesting outfit. Griselda, what would you call that?
No, but that's of course traditional.
Is that traditional?
That is traditional. You see a lot of that, at many of the events. It seems to be what's in at the moment. I'm not really the fashion expert, but I've seen quite a lot of that design at many of the prominent functions in recent times. And I think what I'm also really looking forward to is the colours, the prominent colours that all come through. It's not all just going to be black. There's going to be a lot of colour. There's going to be a lot of, celebration. Perhaps when it comes to your reds, I see a bit of red there as well.
There's a bit of red.
Yes, a bit of red. So I guess, what really colours will stand out, the fashion experts will indicate.
The thing that really interests me is that they're making a turn there in front of the media square.
More than 700 media people have been accredited for this event. So it really shows you the interest in the State of the Nation address of 2017.
More than doubled, actually, the media contingent for this year alone. So the red carpet event is starting to warm up a little bit now. Griselda will be back there shortly to see who's coming in and what they'll be doing. Of course, it's a very hot day down in Cape Town, as you saw, well above 30 degrees. It looks scorching hot, so it looks like there won't be a lot of clothes on offer on the red carpet.
Let's get on with the business.